Hi everybody, it's Sandy here, and we are moving on in our book proposal. Sorry to leave you guys hanging. So here's where we're at so far in our book proposal project. Step one was establishing some clear goals, what your highest vision is for your book. Step two is establishing a clear identity for your book, what's going to make your book different. Step three is fabulous title. Step four was deciding whether you're going to publish or self-publish. And so now we're going to move on to step five, which is writing the outline and beginning to write your book. So this is a big step for many of you, and writing a book a lot of times feels like a really huge project, but like anything you do, you just break it down into steps and you'll get there. And so that's part of what I'm going to help you do. I made a few notes. I'm going to give you something very specific to do at the end of this one. But when you're writing, for those of you that haven't done a lot of writing and writing a book is just a dream that you have, we're going to just go over some of the real practical things that can help you get your book written. So one of the things is you always want to follow the rule of outline first, then write, and then edit. And so outline doesn't mean like, grammar school, Roman numerals, that kind of an outline, but just jot, that idea down when you get it. We talked about that last time. Keeping a pad and a pencil with you all the time when you have these ideas. And so when you're going to sit down and you're going to begin to write your book, it's good to get an outline out. And this will serve you through the entire book project. And it doesn't mean that it's set in stone. It's a constantly morphing project. But to have a clear outline of where you want to start, how you want to move through the process of the book. I can tell you with Journalution, my original outline, the way that I originally had the book organized, changed drastically when I hired a freelance editor. I had been kind of going chronologically through my life and writing the lessons as they came to me, and she helped me because she had an objective view of my life and the things I was sharing. She was able to help me organize it into more practical lessons grouped together for the reader, which goes, getting started and cleansing and healing and then manifesting and then, communicating with higher inner wisdom. So that may be something that happens for you too. So just get an outline out. And a huge rule is no editing while you write. This is one of the biggest mistakes that new writers make, is trying to make every word perfect when you're writing. One of my mentors, Natalie Goldberg, has written many books that are wonderful. I highly recommend Writing Down the Bones. It's just great to get you going with your writing practice. She says, in order to be a good writer, you have to be willing to write the worst junk in America. I don't know if that's an exact quote, but it's so true, so true. You have to just dump it all on the page, write it out, and then go back and edit it, okay? So don't edit when you're writing or when you're outlining. Just get it all down. Even if your mind is saying that's not good, just get it all down, okay? And once you get this outline, you don't have to write Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, you can start wherever. You can start in the middle of your book. You can start with whatever is inspiring you that day. So that's another benefit for what we're going to do now. Some of the other things, I just jotted down a couple of notes from this book that I've been using. So much great information in this book that I would never have time to go over with you. So again, if you're really serious, buy a book about how to write a book proposal, how to get there. This book is, again, The Shortest Distance Between You and a Published Book by Susan Page. Okay, so we are going to begin to write the outline for your book, and this is how I suggest that you do it. This is how I do it. You're going to set a timer for 10 minutes, and this is very important. Don't skip this part. The timer does something to your subconscious, to your creativity. It makes your creativity know that you've got a deadline. In 10 minutes, that timer is going to go off, and you need to get a bunch of ideas down on paper. So even if you have to use the kitchen timer, or if you have a little timer on your phone, a little alarm on your phone, set it for 10 minutes. And then on a big blank sheet of paper, I want you to free flow write every single thing that you want to put in this book. Everything that you want to tell your reader, you're going to jot down, either in a phrase or a word or a sentence. Just get it all down, okay, as quickly as you can. If you're writing a memoir, it could be chronological order of what's happened in your life, or it could be organized by lessons learned, or any type of grouping that makes sense to you. There's no wrong answers at this point. Okay, you are just getting down every single idea that's going to go in your book in 10 minutes, as fast as you can. Okay, so no editing, write as fast as you can, get every single idea out, possible chapter titles, subtitles, details of every little thing that you can imagine, and don't worry if it's repetitious, just get it all out. It doesn't have to be in any kind of order, just get it all out on a page, okay? Now here's the great thing. If the timer goes off and you're still writing, keep on writing. That's the trick. You may find yourself with lots more ideas as the timer goes off. You may find that you're just getting in the flow. You're just getting the good stuff. Keep writing. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't think. Just keep on writing, okay, until you can't think of anything else. Okay, so now you have this blank, this big page now that's just filled with ideas and notes and words and phrases and things that are going to go in your book. So now you are going to sit, you're going to breathe. This may be the next day. This doesn't have to be all in one sitting. That could be a one-day's project, just getting everything out. You're going to sit, you're going to breathe, and you're going to look at all of these. You are going to combine the ones that are repetitious into something that makes the most sense to you. Pick the best way that you wrote it. And then you're going to start to just begin to organize this in a logical order, the way it might go if it was going to go in your book.